Welcome to Cobalt Black Gaming. I play a different indie game every day to show you guys those hidden and not so hidden gems. If that's useful to you, subscribe for more content. Anyways, today we're going to be taking a look at Trials of Valor. Trials of Valor is a roguelike fighter. I guess it would just be a fighting game. Yeah, we'll call it an action roguelike for now, but you'll see what I mean in a second. So, classic roguelike map, although it's a little more interesting, kind of like a tabletop RPG where you're going through areas. We're going to come in here, and we are going to go to battle with, well, in this case, a wolf. Uh-oh. And right now, I'm playing as the warrior. And the warrior here, I like the warrior because he has a nice block with the shield, and he's quite powerful. So yeah, this is essentially a fighting game more than anything. You come into these matches, and you are duking it out with these other creatures. Where you are trying to block, attack, stagger, stun, and dodge your way out of it. Right there, I didn't play it too well. This game so far has been really fun. I've been enjoying just the whole of it. I've been enjoying the combat. I've been enjoying the kind of difference in abilities between the classes. I have played a couple of runs. I've played as Rogue, I've played as Warrior. Warrior's my favorite, as you can tell why I'm back on it. But what I enjoy about it, why does this man look angry? I even enjoy the art style for what it is, you know? I think it looks very nice. Sure, it has those low poly models, but I think they made it work in a very polished manner. There we go, get him while he's blocking. Uh-oh, I ran out of block power. Guys, we have problems. Yeah, Warrior is awesome. I just like the sheer amount of utility in being able to block and then kick to stun block your enemies. Or kick someone to death, that works too. Yeah, so it's fun because it is very much so that skill-based combat where you do have to, you know, be semi-good. And if you're thinking, like, I did call this a fighting game, and it is, but it is not your classic Tekken, you know, quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, this is how you win the game. It is more of this strategic kind of combat here, right? Where I'm kind of trying to predict my enemy's telegraphs and see what they're about to do to me. Stagger them, block break them, and win, right? That's the whole deal. All right, let's see. Of fire and ice, every normal attack, 25% chance. Oh, well, we're going to take that. Double strike. We're going to add a heal here. We don't have any mana right now in this class, but we can get gear that will give us mana. So that's the really cool part about runs in this game. You get more gear as you go along. There are things like, oh, well, hey, here we go. There's shops, there's events, all sorts of, you know, your standard roguelike bear, where you kind of come in and you have your normal battles, but then you have other things like this. Man, I guess I'm going to hurt myself to not deal with that curse that was about to happen to me. Yeah, so we closed the gap on him. And it's about reflexes as well. Gotta get those blocks in. And defeat your enemies. So far, I've been having a great time with it. It's one of those games that, like, you know, from the looks of it, I don't blame you if you're looking at it being like, I don't know, Cobalt, why would I play this? It really is one of those games that kind of activated that, man, I want to get good at this game instinct within me. Okay. 20% less gold gained. Items cost 20% more in shops. Isn't this essentially the same thing? I'm gonna go with the more in shops. Someone could probably give me a mathematical reason why that was correct and or wrong, but I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna figure it out. Alright. Rush him. Crush his block. Okay, that was highly irritating. I don't like fighting rogues. Not as a warrior. Got him. I'm sorry, sir, do you explode? Oh, you do. This is bad. All sorts of fire and BS. I have not seen this enemy before. This is not good for me. Let's get rid of him now while we can. Jeez, that was a lot of damage I just took. That was a lot of damage I just took. Oh, I'm so unhappy about this. Okay, wait, we just got a unique though. Hold on. Every attack explodes on impact, causing a small amount of damage and moderate knockback. Hold on, we taking those. What do we got? Leech drop 25% more gold. Gain 50 more gold every time you visit a shop node. Gain 10 gold on critical hits. I think it's gonna be one of these. I think we're gonna go with this. And we're gonna unlock an ability. What do we got? Flying kick. Kick the target, dealing low damage, but a moderate amount of stability damage. Knock back the target. Moderate amount. Okay. Step back. Retreats briefly before launching into a piercing thrust. Holy ground. Bless the area, healing allies and You know we had to. Like, you all know we had to. I had no choice. I had no choice, okay? Oh, and we have a heal, thank God.
I will heal you. We will meet again.
Not a full heal, but, you know, old man sitting by a campfire, that's always a good one.
Welcome.
Okay, we can browse the shop. We have a pretty good sword, so I'm not too worried about that. However, we should definitely grab some things and some stuff. I'm tempted to grab this helmet. Or this chest piece. No, I have a decent chest piece. We're going to grab the helmet if we can. We're not going to grab the helmet because I can't.
No.
Yeah, okay. We just can't. I wanted to see if it gave me like a a trade-in value for my current helmet, but it did not. That's okay though. Oh boy. Why are you invulnerable? Okay, let's see if we can get some good hits on you. And explode you, and yeah, okay, this consecration circle was the play. This was exactly the play. Ooh, gain 50 health and heal 50 health. Wisdom on perfect block regenerates block power. We're taking that because that's what I go for most of the time. You can dodge in this game. I already, this video has been recorded twice. My original video, I was like, okay, yeah, so I'm gonna do this, and I just entirely blew past the tutorial on dodging. So, you know, if you could guess, it didn't go well. And so I'm back here doing it again, but... So I'm always confused by this, with these extra, like, enhancements on stuff. I guess. So, yeah, I guess this is technically worse than me going for the Iron Scimitar. But I kind of don't see it that way myself, so we're going to do this. And then we're going to... leave.
Farewell, my friend.
Yeah, so I'm back in here doing this again. Because I was just like, you know, I wasn't dodging, I wasn't doing many things right. And I came back in here with the intent of going, oh, let me dodge a lot more. And what I realized was, I don't like dodging in this game, I like blocking. We got him. Got him on the ropes now. Yeah, this sword is pretty dope. This sword is, this is fantastic. Got a fire kick. Applies stagger and extra knockback within melee range. I don't think I care about either of these, but we'll just do that to finish it out. I think I'm just going to remember to use hit T for those really difficult encounters. I should probably move that up, actually. I maintain that if I hit them while they're in the air, they should just go flying backwards. Like, if you know anything about how fighting works, that it would just go flying backwards. Crushing goblin legs. I'm really annoyed. Blazing bulwark legs. I think I'm just gonna keep what I have, and we're gonna keep on pushing. Okay. Hopefully that question mark isn't too bad, whichever one I pick. How is it a 5-piece combo? I hate that. It is so long, and like, it's that level of combo where it's like, they don't deal the most damage, so it's not technically the most devastating. But if you let it hit you, you're just stuck letting it hit you for like an amount of time you don't want to be stuck. Execute. Okay, that seems pretty good. Heroic leap. Okay, we're gonna do that. What is this? Parry. We're gonna do that instead of fire crystal, I guess? Yeah. I could engage with my two-handed weapon, but I don't know. I found that I don't like the two-handed weapon, and I don't do well with it. And you know, it really is that kind of deal of play what you like. Perfect block, take 2 damage. Oh, hell no. We perfect block too much for that. It's not even like it's something I do often, but you know, I try. Ooh, what do we got? Heal every time you gain gold. Okay, 10 wisdom, 10 might. Might or heal every time I gain gold. This would be healing at the end, and I don't know if it's point for point, like 1 gold heals 1 health. We're gonna go for the might. We're gonna continue. I don't need to find out that I'm wrong about that hypothesis.
Make it quick.
Okay, ooh, angelic iron scimitar. What do we got? We have a way more damage on this. But every attack exploding seems pretty good. But this is also more damage on top of the more damage and more attack speed. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty tempted. The attack speed plus the... Or I could just do the helmet. This is going to be a sheer amount more of stuff. I'm like worried about doing this because I want to, because it's a lot of extra damage. But you know what? We're going to do it. I was going to say, but I'm worried that, that was the wrong slot. Should have paid more attention. Anyways, well, now we're using our two-hander. That's what's going to happen, because... Okay, I don't like this. Yeah, we don't like those. I wonder, does this do more damage to... Yep, I was gonna say, it's holy damage, so it should do more damage to you since you're undead. And it does. It does. Alright, we take those. Okay, increase your dexterity by 5. What is dexterity? Max health, attack, speed, movement speed, crit chance. Okay, perfect block trigger. Smite, gain 15 gold every time you visit a question mark node. Perfect block triggering smite sounds great. Sounds like we're back. After that, absolutely useless performance I just had. Yeah, we'll go for the big dude. We'll go for the big dude. I think I'm not gonna really have a problem with this. Got him. Oh, he ragdolled something fierce. Okay, what do we got? Sharp, great straight sword. No, we don't want that. We're gonna add a charm though. Gain 10 gold every time you unequip an item. Add 1 evade point. Increase critical strike damage. Do that. We'll do that. Firewall, leg sweep, flying kick. I kind of don't care about any of this. Yeah, we're gonna skip for the 25 gold. We're gonna continue. That was a good amount of money that we just gained from not. I'm staggered. All right. Oh. I don't know why in my mind I was like, I did it. I'm done. Got him. I don't know why that's slow mode. Was it because I killed him with a move? I'll take it. I'll take the slow mo. It looked cool. We don't need the green cape. We're gonna go with like that. Every attack I do having a 10% chance to have electricity is dope, so we take those. I don't know how I'm ragdolling these dudes, but I'm loving it. Ooh, what do we got? Power Spiral, Guard Breaker, and Execute. We're gonna put some stuff on there. I probably should keep skipping for gold because I don't think I'm gonna use it, but I don't know. I like having the orb beckons. What stirs and yeah, fuck it. 20% extra gold from all sources. So we counteracted the negative I took before. Doesn't really matter. We're at the boss. Oh no 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 no. I don't like any of this that's happening. Although I am doing much better than I did before. I don't like that he teleports every time I use that consecration move. I mean, it's, you know, smart on his part. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're doing all right. Yeah, so last time he's what killed me. And this time he did almost nothing. On perfect block, apply 1 burn, increase your dexterity. Enemies have a 15% chance to drop 5 gold each time they are attacked. Up to 5 times per... We gonna be rich! Sorry, I got a little excited, guys. I saw a lot of money. I survived the demo. Okay. I was going to be rich, but I'm not. Yeah, so this is actually a super fun roguelite. I've been enjoying this one a lot, you know? honestly, I'll have a link to it down in the description for a demo. This is awesome. Go check it out if you like fighting games, if you like roguelites, if you like, you know, high fantasy and, you know, all that sword and board type shit. Go check it out. I highly urge you to take a look at it. It is very, very fun. I guess calling it a roguelite is yet to be seen. Currently, it looks more like a roguelike. There seem to be I don't see any meta progression here at all. I guess there's Ascension level, so Ascension's locked in the demo, but yeah, so I guess it's a roguelite. But I'm assuming this is going to give me more stats. But unless there is some kind of thing that stays, it is a roguelike. We'll see what happens when it comes out. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed, a like and a sub would be very much so appreciated. I'm trying to grow the channel right now, and every little bit helps. I do content like this every single day, so if this is your kind of jam, go on and hit that sub, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video, guys. Peace out.